Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning for all of you class. I'm Saida binti Irwan and Muhammad Azim bin Jansari together with Mr. Muhammad Arif bin Abdul Rahman. Today we will discuss on the tutorial question for the topic of financial statement analysis and financial ratio. But before that, please make sure that all of you have covered on my previous lecture for this chapter. We will start our class with the recitation of Al-Fatiha.
الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله محمد.
Okay, class. Please open up your past question for the year September 2011. Look at the question 3, which is given you the financial statement for the Naki Enterprise ending on 31st July 2011. Okay, look at the requirement, which require you to compute the gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, current ratio, quick ratio, inventories turnover ratio, and the last one is debtors collection period. So we'll start to calculate the gross profit ratio first. So the first thing you have to do is list out the formula first. So the formula for the gross profit ratio is, okay, Azim, can you give me the formula for the gross profit ratio?
Okay, the formula for gross profit ratio or gross profit margin is gross profit divided by net sales times with 100.
Okay, so we have the formula, so we just have to identify the value for the gross profit and the value for the net sales to be substituted in the formula. So gross profit value for the gross profit we can get from the income statement, which have given in the question, which is 121,000 ringgit, while for the value for the net sales is given also, which is 250,000 ringgit. So we have the value, so just substitute both value into the formula. So we have gross profit 121,000 ringgit divided by, we have the value of the net sales, which is 250,000 ringgit, times with 100. So Azim, can you calculate the answer for me?
Okay, the answer is 48.4%.
The answer is 48.4%.
Okay, for every 100 of sales, RM 48.4 gross profit was made before any expenses were paid. Gross profit was made before any expenses were paid.
Okay, so class, remember you have to write this statement after you calculate as your conclusion. Proceed with the second question, which is net profit ratio. So Azim, what is the formula for the net profit ratio?
The formula for net profit ratio, or also known as net profit margin, is net profit divided by net sales times with 100.
So we have the formula, and back to our equation to identify the value for the net profit and the value for the net sales. So value for the net profit already given in the income statement, which is, we can see here, 80,000 ringgit. So just substitute it into the formula, and the value net sales is given also 250,000. Remember, because the value for the net sales is same, it's always same. So we have 80,000 ringgit as our net profit, divided by 250,000 ringgit as our net sales, times with 100. So Azim, can you help me to calculate the answer?
Okay. The answer is 32%.
So class, the answer is 32%.
Okay. For every 100 of sales, RM32 ringgit of net profit was made before any expenses were paid.
Proceed with the current ratio. So the formula for the current ratio is,
The formula for current ratio is total current asset divided by total current liabilities.
okay class, here I use short form of CA as for the current asset, and I will use CL for the short form for the current liabilities. Okay. So we have to find the value for the total current asset and total current liability. So first, remember class, the value for the current asset can be seen in the statement of financial positions, which is it is given that current asset is inventory, account receivable, and cash. So Azim, can you help to sum up all of this value, whereas the inventory value is 10,000 ringgit, account receivable is 20,000 ringgit, and the cash is 42,000 ringgit.
Okay. The answer for total current asset is 72,000.
72 divided by the total current liability is, okay, the total current liability is only account payable, so just substitute 40,000 ringgit into your total current liability. So can you help me to calculate the answer?
The answer is 1.8. Okay.
Remember class, we have to write the answer in form of ratio.
The current ratio is 1.8 to 1. Therefore, for every 1 ringgit of current liabilities, Naki Enterprise has RM 1.8 ringgit of current asset to repay that RM 1 ringgit of current liabilities.
Can you repeat the conclusion for the current ratio.
Okay. The current ratio is 1.8 to 1. Therefore, for every RM 1 ringgit of current liabilities, Naki Enterprise has 1.8 ringgit of current asset to repay that 1 ringgit of current liability.
So I just use current asset for the short CA for the current asset and short form of CL for the current liability.
Okay, class. I will continue. Okay, now we'll proceed with question number 4, that is how to find the quick ratio. Okay, class. The formula for quick ratio. Saida, can you give me the formula?
The formula for the quick ratio is current asset
Okay, I just use CA as the current asset
minus closing inventory minus prepayment if any divided by total current liability.
Okay, class. We must find what is current asset based from the information given. Okay, current asset. Current asset is 72,000 minus by closing inventory, that is 10,000. Then we don't have any prepayment, so we just divide by total current asset, which is 40,000. Okay, Saida, can you give me the answer?
The answer is 1.55 to 1. Therefore, the quick ratio is 1.55 to 1. So, for every 1 ringgit of current liabilities, Naki Enterprise has 1 ringgit and 55 cents of liquid asset to repay that 1 ringgit of liabilities without relying on its closing inventory.
Can you repeat, Saida?
Therefore, for every 1 ringgit of current liabilities, Naki Enterprise has 1 ringgit and 55 cents of liquid asset to repay that 1 ringgit of liability.
Okay, class. Then we will proceed with next question, that is how to find inventory's turnover ratio. Okay, Saida, can you give me the formula for inventory's turnover ratio?
The formula for the inventory turnover ratio is COGS, which is stand for cost of goods sold, divided by 1/2 times opening inventory plus closing inventory.
Okay, class. The first step is we must find the cost of goods sold based from the information given. Okay, the value of cost of goods sold is 129,000. Then the value of opening inventory is 20,000. Then the value of closing inventory is 10,000. So we just substitute this number to that formula. Okay, 1290 divide by 1/2 times with 10,000, 20,000 plus with 10,000. Okay, Saida, can you give me the answer?
Okay, so the answer is 8.6 times. So for the conclusion is the inventory of the firm has to be replaced 8.6 times in a year.
Okay, next we will go to the last question, which is how to find debtors collection period. Okay, Saida, can you give me the formula for debtors collection period?
The formula for the debtor collection period, also known as account receivable collection period, the formula is account receivable or debtor divided by net sales times with 365.
Okay, the first step is we must find the account receivable from this information. Okay, account receivable is this 20,000, then net sales is 250,000. So we just substitute this number into the equation. So account receivable 20,000 divided by net sales 250,000 times with 365. Okay, Saida, can you calculate the answer?
So the answer is 29 days. So for the conclusion, remember to write this. Naki Enterprise takes 29 days to collect debt from its account receivable.
To collect debt